everybody, this is Randy Santel, Atlas, and I am very, very excited tonight because all this food, I actually get to enjoy it. Today, I've been invited by my friends in Boone, North Carolina from Arcoiris Authentic Mexican Food. They have had me in to enjoy a lot of their menu, as you can see, but I'm gonna have one sitting to finish everything here. I'm with Alfredo. He's one of the owners. He's gonna explain all of the main entrees that I'll be trying to consume.
Okay, that's la parillada. That's grilled steak, chicken, shrimp, chorizo. That's some queso fresco, zucchini, and jalapeño pepper.
Jalapeño, okay, and this is gonna go with some of these tortillas I have right here. What's all in this pineapple? And then what's it called?
Piña Tropical. Again, it's grilled steak, chicken, and shrimp, chunks of pineapple, some onion, bell pepper, and tomato.
Okay, all right, and then what's this right here?
That's charro beans. That's
Okay.
like boiled beans with chorizo and bacon.
And then we've got a torta here, along with all this Mexican rice, but what's all with this?
Torta, that's made of al pastor pork. It's marinated pork. It's very, very popular in Mexico. Chunks of pineapple too.
Okay, then I'm gonna have a little basket of chips. All of this right here, the rice, beans, that's gonna go with some of the fajitas that he's about to explain. Tell us about this Diablo Burrito.
Well, that Diablo Burrito, grilled chicken and steak, 2 different kinds of homemade hot sauces. It had some kick on it, and then we got guacamole on top, of course melted cheese, and some sauce on top.
All right, and then lastly, the fajitas.
Grilled steak and chicken, shrimp, tomatoes, bell pepper, and onions.
And we've got one sitting to finish everything here, but this isn't it. We've got dessert, don't we? What's that?
We got a dessert coming in. It's a chimi cheesecake. It's basically like a chimichanga, deep fried with cheesecake inside.
Okay, well I am starving and very, very excited, so thanks to Alfredo and everybody here at Los Arcoiris Authentic Mexican Food, which means rainbow in Spanish, right?
That's right.
Yes, thanks to them for having me in. Let's shut up and eat. Let's get this challenge started. All right, this is not gonna be an actual food challenge where I get a win to add to my win column if I do finish, but Atlas is still gonna be here today because if I do finish everything in the one sitting, I'm gonna get it free. It's more kind of like a dinner is served video, which a lot of you guys, once we finished episode number 30, the last one, some of you wanted to see more. So for you guys, this one's for you, but let's shut up and eat and aggressively enjoy all this delicious food. 1, 2, 3. Boom! All right, starting with this pineapple. This is gonna be awesome. Not only so many healthy vegetables in this challenge, we got some fruits too. This is so good. I'd rather take small bites and take longer to finish this. This is amazing. The pineapple is just into everything and the meats are juicy. This is delicious. Definitely drinking the juices when I finish this. It's basically just pineapple juice. That will not be my last time having that. There's only 5 main entrees here, but they're freaking all huge. All right, gonna leave no doubt with this one. This is gone. All right, next we're gonna have, I think, this Diablo Burrito. It's a little bit spicy, but they said it's not gonna kill me. The chicken's on this side. Right from the first bite, there's some spice in this. Glad I'm eating it now and not later. Not that spicy, but it's making my nose run. We're gonna live. entree number 2, the Diablo Burrito. This is a torta. What's that meat?
That's El Pastor pork.
Yeah, El Pastor pork. We've got monounsaturated fats, I think. Avocado. We've got tomato here, lots of jalapeños. We've got more pineapple. Time for some carbs. That bread is awesome. Wow. And then the meat too. Oh yeah. I want to do a challenge with a 6-pound one of these. Oh my goodness. This is so juicy. All right, done with 3 of the entrees. All of this stuff goes with these. I'm gonna have some of the chips and get down the refried beans and the rice. I don't wanna finish off with chips. That'll be boring for you guys. So we're gonna do some of these first and then we'll move on to the other 2 entrees.
Go!
Sometimes I wonder why people do this. But then I get up the next day and do it again.
Do it for the fans.
Let's unwrap some of these tortillas because it is time to eat some fajitas. And then this is a very Spanish word that I will butcher if I try it. So we'll call it this deliciousness. So, all right, we're actually gonna start with, actually no, let's start with the jalapeno because we wanna get it down, we don't wanna eat it last. I'm a professional spicy food eater. This didn't even faze me. Oh, that was delicious. As I drink some soda. All right. Let's fill up one of these tortillas and get eating. And then this, from what I understood, was cheese. Oh yeah. This meat, the cheese, all these vegetables, all the juices, this is awesome. We're at 35:30, just took a quick digestion break. Now let's work on these fajitas, which they said is one of the more popular items, and then we'll finish off all this right here on this plate too. But I haven't decided if I'm gonna drink the salsa, probably not. But we are gonna get to that cheesecake. I'm excited for that. Can already feel all these healthy vegetables running through the veins. I don't know what that did, but it moved something around. almost time for a break.
Then you got cheesecake.
Yes, I do know that. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. The point of all this is to show that if you come here, you're probably going to leave full. Now that I just saw my dessert, this part's easy.
You can do it, Randy.
Thank you.
You can do it.
Thank you. "59 minutes in. Thank you, thank you. All right, we're right at 1 hour in. We're gonna dominate this. I've always got room for dessert, so let's do this. And we've got ice cream with this one, plus that healthy cherry. So let's get this chimney cheesecake down and finish this off. This cheesecake's delicious. If you can finish your entree, dessert is worth it. $105 in, almost there. Last full bite and then we're gonna scrape. Leave no doubt. We took over an hour, so let's just finish strong. It wasn't that I took forever and that I need a break, it's because I was enjoying it. That was all so good. Number one was easy, that pineapple thing that I started with. And then number two, I love that torta, the El Pastor pork. Big thank you to Alfredo, who was at the beginning of the video, and everybody here at Los Arcoiris Authentic Mexican Food. They've got amazing reviews online here in Boone, North Carolina. It wasn't an official restaurant food challenge win to add to my total, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching.